My family spent years telling me I am worthless until Grandma left me her $50 million company and not them. She left it all to you. Madison's voice cut through the silence of the attorney's office. Dad worked in that company for 30 years while you were off finding yourself, and now you get everything. I gripped the leather armrest, feeling the eyes of my entire family burning into me. 5 minutes ago, I was Olivia Chen, the family disappointment. Now, I was apparently worth $50 million. There must be some mistake, I said, glancing from the attorney's impassive face to my father's ashen one. Mr. Harrington adjusted his glasses. No mistake, Miss Chen, your grandmother was quite clear. The controlling interest in Chen Enterprises and the family estate passed to Olivia with conditions. The funeral had been that morning. I'd stood in the back, the prodigal granddaughter who'd fled to New York 5 years ago. I came back not expecting forgiveness, just to say goodbye to the one person who never demanded I become someone I wasn't. My mother's fingers trembled around her handkerchief. This is your doing, she said, her voice barely audible. All those secret visits while we were running the business. Secret visits, my father's head snapped toward me. I stared at my sensible black heels, the only appropriate shoes I owned for a funeral. I visited Gran every month for the past 2 years. Madison stood up, her designer dress shifting elegantly with her movement, while asking for money, no doubt. Actually, Mr. Harrington, interjected Mrs. Chen's notes, indicate Olivia was the only family member who never asked for financial assistance during her visits. I watched my perfect sister's face crumple in disbelief. Madison, Harvard Business School graduate, married to her college sweetheart, mother of 2 Instagram perfect children, was supposed to be the heir apparent. This is ridiculous, Dad finally spoke, his voice strained. Olivia knows nothing about running a business. She's a photographer who can barely pay her rent. The attorney removed another document from his folder, which brings us to the conditions. Olivia must reside at the family estate for 1 year and work within Chen Enterprises during that time. If these conditions aren't met, everything passes to the contingent beneficiaries. My family's expressions transformed instantly from shock to calculation. 1 year, I repeated. Yes, your grandmother's notes suggest she wanted you to have an opportunity to reconnect with your family and understand the business before deciding its future. As we left the office, Madison grabbed my arm, her manicured nails digging in just enough to hurt. This isn't over, she hissed. You have no idea what you are walking into. Looking into my sister's eyes, I didn't see grief for a grandmother. I saw something darker, more desperate. That's when I realized this wasn't just about the money. What are you afraid I'll find, Madison? Her perfectly composed face flickered with something that looked remarkably like fear before she released my arm and walked away. As I watched my family huddle together in the parking lot, whispering urgently, I understood that Gran hadn't just left me an inheritance. She left me a time bomb. Chapter 2. The Cluz, the Chen family estate sprawled across 5 acres of meticulously landscaped property at the edge of town. Standing in the circular driveway overnight, bag in hand, I felt like an intruder despite the keys in my pocket. The housekeeper, Mrs. Lin, opened the massive front door before I could use them. Miss Olivia, she said with a slight bow. Your room is prepared, my room. I followed her up the grand staircase past walls lined with family photographs where my face appeared less and less frequently after age 18. Your grandmother insisted we maintain your room exactly as you left it, Mrs. Lin explained. She opened a door to reveal a time capsule of my teenage self-photography awards on the desk, concert posters on the walls, and a twin bed with the same blue comforter I'd slept under throughout high school. You are kidding me, I muttered, dropping my bag. I'm supposed to live here for a year, Mrs. Lin's expression softened. Your grandmother said you might need time to adjust. Dinner is at 7. I spent the afternoon wandering the house, running my fingers along familiar surfaces. In Gran's study, her reading glasses still sat on a stack of business reports. The room smelled of her jasmine perfume. My phone buzzed with a text from Madison. Family meeting tomorrow at the office, 9 a.m. sharp. Don't be late at dinner. I sat alone at a table designed for 14 people. Mrs. Lin served my favorite childhood dishes, as if I were still 16, not 31. The emptiness of the house pressed in around me. Later, I called my roommate in New York.